Bridgerton Season 4 isn't here yet, but the books and the show's patterns already give us a pretty good idea of what's coming next. Today we're doing smart, low-spoiler predictions for Season 4. Which couple is most likely in the spotlight, how the show might remix Julia Quinn's novels, and what kind of drama you can expect without ruining the story for yourself. So, quick recap of how Bridgerton usually works, without going into deep plot twists. The original book series gives each Bridgerton sibling their own romance novel, in order: Daphne, Anthony, Benedict, Colin, and so on. The show, though, has already proved it's happy to shuffle things around and modernize the storylines, while keeping the core vibes of each book. We've already seen the series follow Daphne's book pretty closely emotionally, then put a big spotlight on Anthony and his enemies to lovers arc, and then move Colin and Penelope forward earlier than some book readers expected. That tells us something important. The writers care more about momentum and what's working on screen than strictly obeying the book order. Book-wise, the next big Bridgerton sibling in line after Anthony should have been Benedict, the artsy, slightly chaotic brother with a Cinderella-coded love story. But in the show, Benedict's journey has been stretched out, queerer in tone and more experimental, which suggests they may not rush him into a straightforward traditional romance arc just yet. Season 4 is almost definitely going to focus on Benedict, but I do not think he will be the only love story. Season 3 had a secondary couple as well. That was Francesca and John. So the question is whether Season 4 keeps them running in the background, or whether it starts laying the groundwork for Eloise instead. Either way, it would make sense. Benedict leads the season, and another Bridgerton story quietly starts unfolding alongside it. Each season has a main couple, but there are always secondary relationships, flirtations, or marriages developing in the background. That means Season 4 probably won't be just one love story. It'll be one headline couple and at least one important side dynamic that gets a surprising amount of screen time. In terms of tone, expect Bridgerton to keep leaning into more mature, emotionally messy arcs. The books are fairly compact and focused, but the show tends to deepen side characters, add trauma backstories, and give women more agency and internal conflict. So even if the Season 4 lead couple comes from a relatively simple book plot, the adaptation will likely add layers: complicated family expectations, career or identity questions, and more obvious feminist angles. The show has also consistently updated issues of race, class, and social power that are not in the original novels. That's not going away. If anything, each new season has pushed the alternate history world-building a bit further, giving characters from marginalized backgrounds more space and more fully realized arcs. So, expect Season 4 to keep weaving in social commentary under all the ball gowns and string covers of pop songs. Now, let's talk about romantic tropes, because that's where patterns really show. So far we've had innocent girl meets brooding duke, enemies to lovers with a duty-obsessed viscount, and long-simmering friends to lovers. The show tends to pick big, recognizable tropes that TikTok and fandom can latch onto. That means the next main couple is very likely to be framed in a clear trope. Maybe secret identity, forbidden love, or a second-chance romance where two people who missed their moment finally get it right. Another thing you can safely expect is that the writers will keep diverging from the books just enough to surprise both new viewers and readers. Big beats and endgames generally stay the same, but how they get there, and who knows what, when, is often changed. So even if you've read the novels, Season 4 will probably swap the order of key scenes, merge side characters, or change the timing of a reveal. The structure of each season has also become fairly predictable in a good way. We usually get an early season meet-cute or re-meet, mid-season peak tension where everything goes wrong, and then a slow climb to emotional payoff by the end. You can expect Season 4 to keep that rhythm, but with perhaps more space given to older characters' marriages, friendships, and family dynamics, as the younger siblings grow up and the original couples move into more married life with complications territory. On the fan service side, it's almost guaranteed that Season 4 will continue to give screen time to breakout favorites. That means more scenes for whichever side characters dominated memes and edits in Season 3, more callbacks to audience-loved moments, and a soundtrack that mixes current pop hits with lush classical arrangements. The musical identity of Bridgerton has become a big part of its brand, so you can absolutely expect another round of, "Wait, is that a string quartet version of that song?" moments. Visually, the stakes are going to stay high. Every new season so far has upgraded the costumes, the scale of the balls, and the production design. Season 4 will likely lean into a fresh color palette and theme tied to its central couple. Warm tones, cooler tones, or specific motifs in costumes that track their journey from distance to intimacy. That's become one of the show's signatures, using wardrobe and color language to tell you how a relationship is evolving before anyone says a word. In terms of what this all means for couples, the safest no-spoiler prediction is that whoever the focus is, their romance will be built around a very memeable hook. The marketing and fandom rely on simple phrases like, "The rake redeemed," "The wallflowers glow up," or "Friends finally realize they're in love." Season 4's lead pair will almost definitely be introduced with a similarly easy-to-sell tagline. Also expect more intentional slow burn. Earlier seasons moved quite quickly from attraction to scandal to resolution. More recent storytelling trends, and the show's own evolution, suggest the writers are comfortable dragging out the emotional payoff a bit longer, giving us more tension, more almost confessions and more longing glances across crowded rooms. The last big pattern is this. Bridgerton likes to end seasons with a sense of closure for the main couple, but fresh questions for the wider family. So while Season 4 will probably wrap up its central romance with a satisfying conclusion, you can expect the final episodes to plant seeds, new suitors, broken engagements, or shocking bits of gossip that clearly point towards who will lead Season 5. So, to sum it up without spoiling anything, Season 4 is likely to give us another sibling-centered love story, loosely adapted from Julia Quinn's next novels, but remixed to fit the show's modern tone, its more diverse world, and the characters who've already evolved on screen. Expect bold tropes, deeper emotional mess, at least one secondary romance that steals scenes, and enough twists on the book material to keep readers guessing too. If you've read the Bridgerton books, tell me in the comments which couple you think deserves the full Season 4 spotlight next, without heavy spoilers. And if you're just a show-only viewer, let me know which character you're secretly hoping gets their glow-up and their big love story. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and share it with the friend you always debrief Bridgerton with after every new season. That way, when Netflix finally drops real Season 4 news, we can all come back here and see how many of these predictions we actually got right.